Hello viewers. In this video we are going to talk about a short story of the medieval literature. The medieval period, often called the Middle Ages, began around 476 AD, following a great loss of power throughout Europe by the Roman emperors. The medieval period, spanning from the 5th to the 15th century, was characterized by rich literary traditions across Europe. Here's a brief overview of this period with its greatest works. Early medieval literature, which started from the 5th century and extended to the 10th century. Beowulf, an epic poem of Old English literature, possibly the oldest surviving long poem in Old English, composed between the 8th and the early 11th century. The Song of Roland, an epic poem based on the Battle of Roncesvalles Pass, believed to have been written between the 11th and 12th centuries. The Divine Comedy, written by Dante Alighieri in the early 14th century. It's a masterpiece of Italian literature divided into three parts: Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. The second half of this era was high medieval literature that started from the 11th century and extended to the 13th century. Geoffrey Chaucer was among the writers from this period. He was known as the father of English literature. Chaucer wrote the Canterbury Tales, a collection of stories in Middle English, completed in the late 14th century, was not only his masterpiece but also of the entire English literature. Marie de France, a French poet known for her lays, short narrative poems, including Lanval and Chevrefoil, composed in the late 12th century. Chrétien de Troyes, who was also a French poet famous for his Arthurian romances, including Lancelot, the Knight of the Cart, and Perceval, the Story of the Grail, written in the late 12th century. Late medieval literature from the 14th century to the 15th century. Sir Thomas Malory wrote La Morte d'Arthur, a compilation of Arthurian legends completed in the late 15th century. Giovanni Boccaccio, who is known for the Decameron, a collection of 100 tales told by a group of young people sheltering in a villa outside Florence during the Black Death. Another famous writer from this period was William Langland, who was the author of Piers Plowman, a Middle English allegorical narrative poem, thought to have been written in the late 14th century. These works, among others, reflect the religious, cultural, and social values of the medieval period, encompassing themes of chivalry, heroism, romance, and religious devotion. Thanks for watching.